Have you seen what's been happening in British politics this week? In this video, we're going to talk about the awesome leadership lessons coming out of the UK government at the moment, so you can avoid 2 really bad leadership fails. Welcome, this is Leadership Jetway, where I'm all about helping you be a better leader and getting your career on the fast track. Just like new British Prime Minister Liz Truss's was. She was elected leader of the Conservative Party on a platform focused on cutting taxes. And to be fair, she's tried to do exactly what she said she would. But hot tip number 1, you have to make sure your plans are sensible. I can't understand how she looked at our central bank raising interest rates to reduce disposable income and thought, but people and businesses want to spend their money, so I'll give it back to them through tax cuts. It's schizophrenic. I can understand why the Conservative Party voted for it. Cutting taxes is basically why they exist. But I can't fathom why someone applying for the most senior leadership job in the country would think it was the way to go. Maybe she was hoping it's always true that it doesn't matter what your strategy is as long as you execute it. And this is often true, but only if your strategy is at least vaguely sensible. You might say, my strategy for winning this race is to sit on the start line and never move. And you can execute that strategy powerfully, but you probably won't win the race. She appointed her political soulmate, Kwasi Kwarteng, as Chancellor and set him to work implementing that programme of tax cuts. He announced the details in Parliament and the financial markets tanked. And yesterday, Liz Truss sacked her Chancellor. And she sacked him because of what happened when he did exactly what she told him to do, which was exactly what her colleagues elected her to do. But now her party is suggesting she could be out within weeks. She's only been in 5 minutes. Leadership hot tip number 2. If things go wrong when your people do what you tell them to do, it's your fault, not theirs. So you should own the mistake, not throw your team under the bus. Liz Truss shouldn't have sacked Kwasi Kwarteng. He was just doing what she asked. And the Conservatives shouldn't be threatening her. She was doing what they asked her to do. In his book, Good to Great, Jim Collins says, when things go well, look out the window. When they go badly, look in the mirror. If you're the leader and things go wrong, it's your responsibility to protect and serve your team, not throw them under the bus, to own the mistakes and maybe resign because of them. And if you don't resign, to try to pick up the pieces and start things moving forward again. Liz Truss is trying to pick up the pieces, but there are lots and lots of them, and it's a big, huge mess. The lessons from the UK government at the moment are all about how not to do leadership. If you want to do better, grab my free expert pack from the link in the description, where I give you 3 ways to be a better leader instantly. And you should watch this video next to learn how to make better decisions from a US Army general and diplomat.